Good morning. Welcome to the Poetry Studio. This is Joseph. It is Thursday, 7:17 a.m. in the eastern United States on November 5th. As we continue in our area, in our country, maybe even our world, to be in a more dramatic moment than usual. Of course, there is also the benefit of kind of staying focused on what is around us and tuning out, but also there is the benefit of being able to take stock of what we have in a time when things can be pretty tense, at least in our nation. So, while I'm not going to go into the political that deeply. I think I'm going to write a poem about the situation. It's kind of gotten to that point for myself, at least, where I want to not express any sort of partisan frustration, which I really don't have a partisan frustration. What I really have is an existential frustration. That it takes a lot out of us to have something be so unresolved. That's an existential thing. My wife shared a meme recently, which was a joke meme, a good one, where it said that I think the meme went along the lines of, "You guys have never waited for a cast list to go up before, have you?" We want to be sure. We want to have outcome. We want to have resolution in the face of such anxiety, in the face of such waiting. And for various reasons, both sides, there is a lot of there's a lot of just tension in the air, because instead of kind of people saying good, as Jocko does, or things like that, there's a lot of want and desire, which is not bad, but it's more that it's causing things to kind of get exacerbated. I don't know if that's a good analysis of it, but I just want to write a little bit to that situation today. So if you are tuning in, you have any thoughts about what's happening, welcome them. I would say, again, this is a nonpartisan atmosphere. It's a place where we look at the big picture of what is happening. And I'm willing to kind of try to open that up just a little bit. And if you don't feel like you want to be here for that, that's kind of what that is. Sarah Smokes 420, welcome to the stream. You're more than welcome to request or discuss any possible topic for a poem, but this morning I was going to plan on starting my stream with writing a poem about kind of the feel in the United States right now. If you are based in the United States, then you could relate, or not, if you're not based in the United States. But the feel from a nonpartisan perspective on what is happening to people and how we can be better, if there's a way to be better. So let me get some paper and a typewriter, and we'll get started. Uh-oh. We have some technical issues. We are resolving those technical issues immediately. Thank you for your patience as we get this camera up. There we go. Alrighty. And now we have a camera. I take requests for typewritten poetry, Sarah, if you are new to the channel. I don't just kind of write my own stuff. We will be continuing to celebrate our Poet of the Week later on in the stream, where each week I pick a poet and we read a piece from them and discuss it if there is discussion time ready to be had in the chat. You would like a poem about sunshine. You know, in the course of this, I'd be willing to deviate from the original piece I was working on to write a poem about sunshine. I like that. Sunshine happening here on the stream. Actually, let me get one of the nicer pieces of paper in. And then you can watch it coming together, and I got to bring back my music. I may revisit that other theme of how it feels to be in America right now. Later on, I have the poem started. I'm so glad that you decided to tune in today. Some background music and typewriter ASMR to boot. Lo-fi and typewriters, I think, go well together. At least I've kind of clarified that. I really think, good morning, Maria Lezak. Welcome to the stream. I really think the typewriter ASMR side of my stream is really not well tapped into. Here, it works perfectly. So if I type, typewriter poetry. Hope you're enjoying it. Yes, that would be what it would sound like. I feel like that it is a possible thing I could try doing. It could be like typewriter ASMR. I don't know what would be the best day to do typewriter ASMR. It'd be honestly Sundays, but I don't have time to stream on Sundays. A nice poem about sunshine. So this was requested by Sarah Smokes 420 about sunshine. And the title of the poem is Bright. In the dark night of winter, we gaze up at you, peeking over the mountaintops and bringing light to the world. In hopeful form, colors in all hued fashion, and moods so last in this sunrise of our nature. I see the warmth of my hands escape their domicile shade. I hear the morning birds answer your call to sing. Everything brightens, everything heightens as you reach to center sky. The bustle of our small corner of the world peeking with your arc. Dome of discipline. Open those shades and let in energy. Vitamin D of the soul. And that is Bright. A nice starting poem about sunshine. I hope you liked it. I'm really glad that you requested it. Honestly, it changed the course, the mood, the tense of the stream here. I was definitely feeling more on the somber side when I started out, but I think that poem helped lift my spirits a little bit. That's not to say that things are not still a little somber in my corner of the world. I don't know where your corner of the world is at, Sarah, but I hope that brought a little light into your life and brought a little light into it, because it did bring a little light into mine. Sunrises. I mean, like, the theme was sunshine, but sunrises are kind of where I guess I went with that more so than anything else. It's funny because, like, I'm looking out my window right now and I could see that, like, one side of the building is brightened while the other sides are not. It's like, there's these, we only see one face of the thing when there are multiple angles from which we can see all the different light. Yeah, we just finished a poem about sunshine. I'll reread it again. Since you were gone, Twitcher Alex, I'll be glad to reread it. It was about a sunrise, to take the theme of sunshine. And the title of the poem is Bright. In the dark night of winter, we gaze up at you, peeking over the mountaintops, bringing light to the world. In hopeful form, the colors in all hued fashion, and our mood so last in the sunrise of our nature. I see the warmth of my hands escape their domicile shade. I hear the morning birds answer your call to sing. Everything brightens, everything heightens as you reach to center sky. The bustle of our small corner of the world peeking with your arc, dome of discipline. Open those shades and let in energy, vitamin D of the soul. Maria Lezak says, that gives me something to look forward to as the sun hasn't risen yet here. See you soon. See you soon, Mr. Sun. And we have a little bit of bright light here in our corner, and it's nice. See you soon, Mr. Sun. I like that. Yeah, you guys, because you guys are a little later, I guess. Oh, but you're also a little further north. Twitcher Alex, that would do it. Canada, down in Virginia. I think it is time for us to have our read our poet of the poet of the week. So each week we celebrate a poet, and this week we're celebrating Alexandra Andino Allegria, who's a friend of mine in Winchester, and an aspiring new poet that is writing kind of, I don't want to use the word circular. I keep not having trouble pinning it down. But it's more so that, like, she comes back to very well understood. Let me see here. Is this working? Come on. Control 1. That should do it. We are having trouble switching screens. I thought that I had all this set up. Control 1. It does look like, unless I go to this maybe, would that help? Control 1. No, it looks like we are having technical issues, but that's okay. You're going to have to see my, oh, there you go. Maria Lizak is also in Canada. So you're just going to have to see my Streamlabs because I have issues with that right now. So today's poem is called I'm Calling It by Alexandra Andino Allegria. I call true love like it's something I can have as if it were something that is just around the corner from me. I don't know if this sky paints the colors of true love. Only the painter can know. I just know that maybe I don't know it well, or maybe I just don't know. That one's different. That one turns at the end. Started with call, but an irresolution. I'll read it one more time. I'm calling it. I call true love like it's something I can have as it were something that is just around the corner from me. I don't know if this sky paints the colors of true love. Only the painter can know. I just know that maybe I don't know it well, or maybe I just don't know. Doubt at the end of that poem, the mood of that. Recently, my poet friend that's been helping kind of teach me more about poetry has gotten me to think more about my mood. What is the effect that I'm putting out when I write my poems? It's an interesting thought. Yeah, well, that's cool. Well, it was a definitely good poem, and I think that the, calling out for true love is such a theme as well, that reach into the world. Part of me wants to jump into the day. We had a beautiful poem about sunshine. We had a good crowd here. We got a new visitor. Thank you so much, Sarah, for visiting. I think I'm going to call the stream there and kind of step outside and enjoy that morning sun. I think especially after everything that has been happening here, it's better for me not to go back to my more moody poem and to, fill a dishwasher and remember the simple things that are around me. At least that's maybe a thought. Well, anyway, it is wonderful to be here. It is wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much, Twitchier Alex, for tuning in. Nice little short hop of a stream. Thank you so much, everybody else that's here. I know that Leaky tuned in. Sarah Smokes 420, as well as Maria Lizak. So good to have people tuning into the stream. And yeah, another morning where I'm ready to tackle that day and bring joy to that day. Having been inspired by a prompt. Yes, looking forward to our call, definitely, Twitcher Alex. I feel like that this has been a lot of one-way calling, where like I call and then you chat, and I call and you chat, and we eventually just got to actually connect over the Zoom. I may be able to do it this evening before the evening stream. I don't know. I'm kind of coming down to earth. I've had a pretty rough past couple of days in terms of trying to get work done and keeping myself organized. So I literally slept a whole bunch of the day yesterday and all that. So we will connect. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.